A lot of things in life can be broken down into simple formulas. You eat more food than you burn, you gain weight. You study for your test, you get a better grade. You watch a Drew Joyner video on YouTube, your style improves. All jokes aside, I thought it would be relevant to talk about 3 fashion mistakes that I see all the time, and that I even made in my late teens and early 20s. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Drew Ado, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. The first and probably biggest mistake that I see a lot of people making as they first get into fashion is not knowing your measurements. You've probably heard this before, but it rings true like the last bell during the school day. Know your measurements. If you don't have a tape measure, buy one. I'll link this one that I found on Amazon in the description, but take this tape measure and measure yourself. Measure your sleeve length, your waist, your inseam, and your chest length. I recommend having someone like your mom, a friend, a girlfriend or boyfriend, anyone who's around you to help you. It makes the process so much easier. Once you have your measurements, write them down either on your phone, on a piece of paper, on whatever you can get your hands on, and recite them like they're gospel. Pin the note if you need to. Remember those measurements. And that way, when you go to buy a jacket, a pair of pants, a long sleeve t-shirt, a pair of a pair of shorts, whatever it may be, you have the measurements so that you know this is gonna fit and this is not gonna fit. Many men and women have wasted tons of money buying into clothes that do not fit them, all because they don't know their measurements. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. The second mistake that I see a lot, that I personally made when I was coming up, and I probably still make this mistake up until this point in time, is that I buy into something only because it's a trend. If you know anything about my channel, then you should know, to me, one of the most interesting aspects of fashion is the anthropology that comes along with the consumer art form. Meaning, I love pondering why certain people buy into certain things. I love the consumer behavior aspect of fashion. Like, what dictates consumer behavior within fashion? It's just fascinating to me. Is it celebrity culture? Is it youth culture? Is it social media? And there's all these little factors that play into why people buy Adidas Sambas now more than ever before versus why they used to buy Nike Prestos. It's just so interesting. When it comes to fashion trends, one of the conclusions that I've made is that trends seem to trigger 2 important aspects of human socialization: acceptance from others and group thought. For example, when I was 19 years old, I was obsessed with anything and everything Adidas Boost. I would watch endless videos on YouTube about the shoes with Boost in them, read blog articles, and take opinions from other people who were also enthusiasts on Boost sneakers, creating a sort of echo chamber for myself. And then when I saw different celebrities and role models wearing the shoes, it reaffirmed my belief that yes, this is something that I should desire, I want to desire, and that I should have, even though in hindsight, I can clearly see it as a trend for the time period. It's easier said than done, but don't fall into this trap. Consumerism is rampant, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect myself, but we all need to do a service to our pocketbooks by searching our hearts and determining whether or not an item is truly something we enjoy and we see wearing for a long period of time, or if we're being influenced by social media, celebrity culture, and any other influence that may be playing a role in our purchasing decisions. And I'll reiterate, I think one of the best ways to combat trendy buying is to ask ourselves, will this item be in our wardrobe for the long haul? Does it have longevity? And if you can answer that question in the moment and not just convince yourself, yeah, it'll have longevity, like, oh yeah, bro, this is timeless, whatever. If you can really look at it objectively and say, is this something that is truly timeless? Then maybe consider buying it. If not, maybe it's something that you don't really need. Last, and I'm going to kind of sort of contradict myself here, but stay with me. There is no right or wrong in fashion. There is only right or wrong for you. Let me explain. One of the biggest reasons I ever got into fashion and started this YouTube channel is because I always believed that there were endless possibilities when it comes to styling and when it comes to expression within the spectrum of fashion. Whether you're a 6'4" dude from Colorado or a 5'2" girl from New York or from London or from Melbourne or from Berlin or from parts of Cape Town, or wherever you're from, everyone can express themselves in a unique and an interesting way, defined by what they believe to be cool. Now, every statement has its exceptions, I want to make that clear, but for the most part, this rings true. When I give my opinion on fashion trends, things that are dying within fashion, or trendy versus timelessness videos, they are simply opinions. And at the end of the day, you get to decide whether or not you want to buy something or not. And it doesn't matter what I say, what your friend says, what your mom says, what your neighbor says. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about you, girl. Seems rather obvious, but I think we live in a society, most of us live in a society where our peers and our friends' opinions matter, and they should matter in some degree. But when it comes down to what you like and what you don't like, you have to figure that out for yourself. That's what makes it an individual style. That's what makes it you. And just because Drew Joyner or Kyron Warwick or Lainey Ozark or Frugal Aesthetics say something is good or bad or cool or not it or whatever they may say, it's just an opinion. You get to decide what you want to purchase. Same goes for places like GQ, Vogue, or Hypebeast. The only opinion that matters in fashion is yours. If you like something, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's the way it goes. What are some of the fashion mistakes that you think I missed? Are there other more nuanced things or more specific things that I could have covered? Let me know down in the comments. What y'all don't know is I do read about like 95% of the comments, and I'm able to do that because the channel is growing, but it's not like at a crazy level. So I do read pretty much everything you guys send to me. So yeah, comment. As always, I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity in 2022. So that means I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity to you wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Abianto. Peace. Yo, what is good? Post vid. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. I'm having a good day today. It's a bit cloudy outside, as you can probably tell with the ambiance of everything, but it doesn't stop me from giving y'all a fist bump. Here's one. Bop. Here's two. Bop. Here's three. Bop. Y'all ready for the 3-time? Y'all were not ready for the 3-time fist bump. PVV, I wanted to ask you guys for the post vid. How are you guys doing? Like, actually, how are you doing? It's November 2022 is almost over. We're entering into 2023. Time flies. I've been doing this channel for a little over 2 years now, which is unbelievable. We just passed 100K, and I just got this is the plaque. I have not opened it yet, but I'm going to, and I'm very excited. This is the 100K plaque, man, and to be honest, it's really interesting because I asked you guys, how are you doing? I'll answer how I'm doing. I just accomplished one of the biggest goals I set to accomplish when I started my YouTube channel. Things are coming together, but even still, like whenever you set out to accomplish a goal and then you accomplish it, it's a weird feeling, right? Because it's like, okay, I did it and it feels good, right? Like I feel accomplished, but like in the back of my mind, something is telling me like what's next. And I think it's important, like whether you're in school or in life, like the marathon of life is that you always have to be achieving more and more and more. And that's kind of tiring. And it can be tiring, you know what I mean? So for me, like right now, I'm trying to, one, be present and, be gracious of the success that I've seen. And you guys have awarded me with the feedback and the support through all the videos, but also like, how can I always push the envelope a little bit more? So it's a weird thing to kind of tangle with, but yeah, it's something I've been thinking about. But yeah, let me know how you guys have been doing down in the comments. Hashtag PVV when you comment that, and have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. See you next week. Peace.